Yeah.
Final warning. Scary Halloween shit. Every year. What's up, everybody? Recap show. We are finally live. We're here.
We made it. We are ready to go,
The ghost
buddy.
didn't get us.
Not yet.
The ghost didn't get us.
Or did? What was that?
Oh, great.
Oh, no.
This is how it starts.
Why'd you have to say it so soon, buddy? I mean, we could have talked for a little bit, and now... What is
Goddamn
this?
blood moon. Was this a portal to hell?
All right.
That's where all our fantasy hopes and dreams go to die.
Yeah, it's not good, buddy. I don't know what that was, frankly. We got Cody here. We got a bunch of people here ready to rock. Mike, let me ask you. This week, I think there's a lot of things to talk about, but scary season for the Cleveland Browns anyway is kind of a wild thing to see, right? I mean, I don't know what your thoughts on that game was in particular. I thought we've been talking about this. We've been ready for Jameis, or I've been ready for Jameis. I didn't expect them to take on the Baltimore Ravens and do something with it. But what are your thoughts?
Fucking up your tank job, ain't they?
I mean, something like that, right?
Yeah, what are you guys doing out here? Jameis is a beautiful person. 1 minute can win you the game. Next minute, it looks like he's going to lose you the game. And then he wins it for you all over again. He had a couple throws in that game where you're like, what the fuck was that? Some of the worst shit you've ever seen. And then doesn't matter. Jameis goes out, knocks off the Ravens. You got to feel shitty as how the fuck is the Ravens do you lose this game? As a Browns fan, you don't want to, it's Halloween. You don't want to throw yourself off a scary bridge, do you?
I mean, kind of.
Still kicking. Nope. Hey, look, it's Fizz. What's this, the hard kid?
What up, man? Where I'm at?
It looks like you replaced Adam.
Nah.
All right, Fizz. How about the Browns?
Hey, they looking brown. You know what I'm saying? They doing their thing, bro.
They're looking like the Browns. What do you think? Zay Flowers up here on the screen, man. 7 for 115.
Yeah. Hey, man. I ain't think Zay was gonna play, let alone do what he did. hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's getting trippy up in here. It's getting trippy up in here already, man. For sure, I'm in the green. I'm in the green room waiting for my match. You know what I'm saying? And it's getting crazy out here.
Oh man, Lamar. What the fuck is this? All right.
Oh, you know LJ8, baby. LJ8, man.
Just couldn't quite get that dub, man. I don't think this game's on Lamar, man. This game was on the Browns. The Ravens defense not being able to stop the hopeless, hapless Browns.
Mike, I felt it, bro. I felt it. Division game. We supposed to beat them. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how it always go, bro. I expected a game like this, and famous Jameis, baby. Famous Jameis came through like I said he would,
He did. Hey, Mark Andrews. 5 catches in the tutty on National Tight Ends
baby.
Day.
Tight end one. Tight end one is back. Tight end one is back, baby.
He's back? All right. Well, I think George Kittle had something to say about that last night. About the tight end one thing.
Nah, that game don't
Sexy
even count.
George
that game don't even count, Mike. You know that.
That's true.
It
was
count,
against
bro. It's all about
man
team right now.
It was against the Division 2 team in the Dallas Cowboys last night. Should be relegated down to the JV squad. Yeah. Derrick Henry, home, another touchdown. Look at him. He's on pace for like 70, I think.
Yeah.
Is that the current count? Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
70 tutties on the year?
He fell in the end zone. He fell in there, man, somehow, some way. But the king gonna do what the king do, man.
Yep. What about on the other side? Nick Chubb, we didn't expect a whole lot. It was nice to see him back last week, but, kind of pedestrian. But Jameis, your boy, FSU.
The famous
did his
one.
thing. You got the
Jameis one. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I've been trying to tell y'all boys, man.
You have. And this week, he'll probably throw 4 picks. Then I'll be like, I tried to tell you, Fizz.
He's still going to get the dub, though. That's all that matters. You know what I'm saying?
What about this Cedric Tillman cat, huh?
Look, yeah, he killed me. He's out there cooking, bro. He was out there cooking, man. Famous one. Got him ready.
7 for 99, 2 touchdowns. How much fab you think's getting blown on him? All of it?
At least 60% at this rate. The way, we deep in the season now, man.
Whatever's left. Look, we got a skull. What the fuck is this?
Hey, that's a gentleman right there, man.
That is actually
Mike, I think we moving through players, man. We gotta wait for the players to pop up, man. We done left Baltimore and now we in West we in the hospital.
No
What's this, Gotham City, bro? We in Gotham City, man. Hold up.
You know how we talked last Friday night? Like, it's a culture thing, man. White people don't like scary shit. All right.
Hey, Mike, go ahead, man.
We don't like this shit. Nope, not for me. I did watch Leprechaun in the Hood, though, so you're welcome.
Hey, you gotta watch him go back to the hood. You know what I'm saying, Mike? That's how it worked, man.
I don't know if I got the stomach for that, Fizz. We're in the insane asylum right now.
This looked like I don't know, man. We went from Baltimore. We took a quick ride to Cleveland. We ain't show that much love to Cleveland, man. We left up out of there early.
Yeah, it looks like we're at a really shitty Bellagio with crazy people. That's where we're at.
Hey, Mike, man. They said what were you supposed to be dressed? Were you supposed to be dressed up? Who are you? Are you Chip Kelly?
Yeah. Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore.
Okay.
On the side, right. Game day fit. He's gonna rock that Jalen Hurts jersey. The shades, backwards hat, dial up.
Yeah, I said. Let me throw my WWE gear so I could be Daquan Michaels, man. You know what I'm saying? The Heartbreak Kid, man. Daquan Michaels, baby. I'm just a sexy boy. That's it.
You get your leg high enough for a super kick anymore?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. You get about to my waist. You get kicked in the hip. You get kicked in the hip, man. Sweet hip music. You know what I'm saying?
Sweet hip music. I don't know what the fuck's going on. We lost Adam.
Yeah, man. My boy ATM got taken away, man.
Yep.
Oh,
we got like a free screen here. It's just you and me in front of this Bellagio fountain.
Mike, since it's just me and you, man, we kicking it, man. Let's talk a little bit more about that Baltimore and Cleveland game. That was the first game that popped up.
Sure. What do you think Baltimore rebounds after this one? Like this can't be a loss that sticks with them, is it?
I tell you, Mike, all the time, the Baltimore Ravens are the Dallas Cowboys, bro. They lose the teams that they should beat, and they always beat these teams that they're not supposed to win against, and that's usually what Baltimore do. So I didn't expect them to go out there and spank the Browns like they should have, but whoever they play next week, as long as it ain't
well, fuck. Let's talk about that game. Let's talk about Bo Nix. We got a vamp here. It's called being professional. I'll fill.
Oh yeah,
I'll fill some shoes. All right, Fizz. Broncos. Surprising Broncos. Another dub. Bo Nix out there looking like Timothy Nix against the Panthers. What do you think about Bo, though? But Bo's at least playing well. If Bo came out versus a bad defense and played like shit, I think we right back to like those early season questions we had on Bo.
Yeah.
But he's a heater, man. He's playing well against teams he should. What do you think about Bo long term, dynasty wise?
Well, I like Bo, man. I think me and Cody had a conversation about him a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and we had him in front of Justin Herbert, in front of Dak Prescott, somewhere around like Dak, Herbert, Purdy range. I would say like QB 10, 11, 12-ish going forward. He only in his rookie season, man. He 5-2, and they ain't got no choice but to add more weapons to the team. So the better the team get, the better he'll get, bro. So I see him, man, at QB 10, 11, 12-ish.
I can get behind that. Maybe high-end QB2 with the dynasty ranking. I don't think that's absurd. It puts him in a big tier of other guys. I mean, there's a lot of dudes you can talk about in there, but yeah.
I say this: if they get a high-value weapon, it just boosts his ranking up more. Like right now, if you look at his offense, it doesn't scream high value. You know what I'm saying? So if you get him a T. Higgins or the number 1 or 2 receiver in the draft, you're gonna boost his value up, man, and put him in that QB1 status at 11 or 12 because he got better weapons. So I like both.
Well, speaking of weapons, the curious case of Cortland Sutton, the curious case of Benjamin Button. Here one day, gone the next. He was here this week, 8 for 100 yards on the nuts, 11 targets. He showed up after doing fucking nothing recently.
Yeah.
So what do you think here? I mean, that's pretty much his only weapon. I thought maybe Troy Franklin was going to get a little bit more run. I know Debro was pushing that. And
man, Troy Franklin can't catch, bro.
2 targets.
He keep dropping passes.
2 targets, 1 catch, 6 yards. Marvin Mims still dead. A lot of work going to Lil Jordan Humphrey for some god awful reason. I think we know what he is at this point. But
they like the name, man.
Hey, National Tight Ends Day. Is it National Tight Ends Day without Adam Troutman getting a tutty?
Nah, man. No way. Bro, I wish I would have known this, man. I didn't remember it was National Tight Ends Day until my boy Scott on Red Zone said, yeah, National Tight Ends Day. And I'm like, damn, I would have put a ticket in. I ain't even think to do this. So
should have put him in, man.
Yeah, I lost good money.
A lot of dudes in the South Harmon Savage chat I see yesterday.
They cashed out.
Cashing.
They cashed out. Man. Hey, look, he asked me to join America's game tomorrow with him. So, hey, man, let me get a tip, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? You done earn some nice chickens this weekend, bro.
Quickly, Denver rushing game. McLaughlin looked like the more efficient guy, but only on 8 touches, and Javonte Williams turned back into a pumpkin.
Yeah. I didn't believe it I didn't believe it last week, Mike. I tried to trade him as best as I could, man. Right. I told everybody that Javonte game against the Saints was Bo Nix couldn't throw that night, and they just wanted to run the ball. If Bo was hitting his targets, Cortland Sutton didn't even get a target. So that lets you know that they was just trying to run the ball and get up out of New Orleans. So I wasn't surprised.
Not really much to speak on the Panthers. Bryce Young, I didn't think he played terrible. And that's without any weapons at all.
I was about to say he had Adam Sandler as his number 1 receiver, bro. That wasn't a good matchup. And he had Mr. Dees as his coach. It wasn't the best circumstances for my boy, man.
So after Deontay Johnson gets traded this week, it's kind of gonna be like this for the rest of the season, ain't it?
Yeah. Again, man, if I'm a quarterback, I'm telling my agent we are not going there, man. They can draft something else because I ain't coming.
I feel you. Jalen Coker, though, surprise best ball, undrafted darling, 4 for 78 and a touchdown. Could be worse.
A lot of people got him for free because he was on free agencies for a good long while. So,
Chuba Hubbard, ho hum, got your 5 points, 5.7.
Yeah,
ish. Whatever. Fuck.
That Jonathan Brooks time coming.
Not a lot to talk about. How about we get to the stars of the show? The Philadelphia Eagles. And the ass whooping.
These ain't the stars, Mike. Come on now.
The ass whooping we put on the Cincinnati Bengals. What do you think?
But
Jalen Hurts, our boy Spinny. Come on.
I feel like y'all take too long to do it, though. I'm not knocking you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to caress. You got to full play. I get it. But man, you got to whip it out, man. You got to do your thing off the jump sometime, Playboy. You know what I'm saying? And y'all been slow grinding this thing a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? One day you're gonna be trying to play catch up instead of playing defense. So y'all got to step it up a little bit early in the game, bro.
I can't lie. I can't knock anything that you said. I too sometimes just want them to whip it out. Just say here it is. Let's get after it. All right. No Barry White. No scented candles. No massage oil. Just get right to it.
I'm reading the chat, Mike. Somebody I see DB and them said it's chopping. It's like it sound bad. I know I'm a little delayed. Is that me? Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I hear you fine. All right, we're good here. Oh, you and I are good here. Okay. We're just on a stuck screen, probably because Adam died. He went to the abyss.
Yeah. Hey, look, man. It was Jameis brought a hurricane through Cleveland, man, and
fucked everything up. No, Saquon didn't get his tutty, unfortunately. Went over 100 yards again, though. He succumbed to Jalen Hurts getting all the tush pushes down at the goal line. 3 rushing touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. 2 of them tush push. 1 he ran in on his own. Nice little scramble. And then we had the beautiful 40-yard plus pass. Hurts to Smitty. I'll talk about moon
I was
balls.
about to say, hold up, man. Hold up. Now, you know my boy Smitty came through. And I ain't gonna lie, Mike. I told a guy I was trying to get Smitty off of him. And he was like, man, he gonna have a good week. I said, well, when he don't, I'm gonna come back this week. And God damn it, he had a good week. So I gotta wait again. I can't go get my man right now because he said he ain't gonna trade this to him if you have a good week. And he damn sure did. So
I like it. Other side, let's talk about a little bit. Jamar Chase kind of did his thing. Big fucking stop though by Cooper DeJean on that fourth down play. What's up? What's up?
White cornerbacks are alive, Mike. White cornerbacks are alive, man. They back.
Alive and well. Hey, we talked about it a little bit on the marathon when we were talking about this game, previewing it. I said I wanted to see how Quinyon Mitchell held up, and I think he only had 2 passes caught on him the whole game. So, man, doing his thing. Maybe we got some corners now. Put Darius Slay out to pasture.
I mean, y'all drafted him. Y'all drafted him high enough. You better, they better be putting in that work.
They better.
And we back rejuvenated. We back regenerated.
It's a little hiccup.
So did the stream end? Because I don't see nobody in the comments. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay,
no.
all right.
Look like I don't know where the fuck we're at.
Ryan said we better now. So yeah, it was the delayed. I think the system must have been glitching because now I don't
even know what the fuck's going on no more.
Hey, we back. That's all that matters, man. We back on top, baby. Where we supposed to be.
We official.
We gonna call audibles, man, when the play ain't right, man. So we always gonna keep it going, man. You know how we get down, Mike.
We were definitely hitting that Omaha, Omaha setup.
Hey, listen, I was standing here wide open, waiting for you to throw me the ball. I'm like, hey, come on,
hey.
I'm open.
Hey, where are you? No, I thought the Bengals offense played fine. Eagles defense did enough. So I don't have a lot of takeaways from the Bengals side. It is what it is. T. Higgins, though, like,
sure.
Come on, man. I'm almost tired of defending you at this point. Come on.
It's just time to trade him, Mike. Let's just go ahead and make the move.
They should. I mean, they're 3-5. It don't feel like a team that's making the playoff. Yeah, fuck it.
You're not going to re-sign them, so just do it now.
Yeah, they're too broke, cheap, poor-ass motherfucking teams. What about the absolute fucking blowout we had? Detroit Lions. The talk last week, during the week, started on the cook-up with you and Cody Carpentier. Finished with the hurdle. Now there's 2 fizzes.
Hey, look, baby. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. You know what I'm saying, Mike?
I like it.
Daquan Michaels, baby.
But the talk started with the Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFL. Mm-hmm. I think that was a resounding yes.
Yes.
52-14. Holy shit.
Hey, Mike, they clicking on all cylinders too, bro. All cylinders, defense, offense, running back, receiver, quarterback. Like Jared Goff, man, deserved them flowers, bro. We got to put some respect on Goff's name, man.
Oh, we got something happen to second fizz.
Oh, I'm supposed to be talking to myself. You ain't supposed to be on here, Mike. Oh, there we go. All right, there we go. Hey, look, you went from a right hand man to my left hand man, bro. You switching up on.
Uh-oh. Look at some Mortal Kombat shit here. We
that's Derrick Henry. Oh,
the king. Derrick Henry. You look like Jameer Gibbs every time you break off a long run right there. Just sucking.
I ain't even gonna lie. I think the king just said Fizzle though. I could be tripping, Mike.
Coulda. I don't even know what the fuck's going on now. Fizz is dead. His soul got sucked away. It's over for him. Sorry, Fizz. Oh shit! It's a Matty Q.
Yeah, oh, boys, it's getting spooky.
What's up, Matty?
You want to know who I am for Halloween this year?
Who are you? A white dude?
Yes.
I don't know.
Bald Sirianni.
Bald Sirianni. Let's go.
Bald Sirianni for Halloween.
Enjoy your job while you have it.
Right?
Yeah, he does. I love it, Matty. Jameer Gibbs, talking about him. What'd you think this past week, man? Talk about ridiculous acceleration.
Dude, when we're talking about the Lions, we're just talking about such a fascinating offense. Where they have 250 total yards, yet everyone was a fantasy contributor. it's absolutely bonkers. And now we've seen back-to-back absolute smash weeks for Jahmyr Gibbs. He's awesome. The team's awesome. Ben Johnson's just a dream of ours. He's just a goat.
Goat. Monty, solid. 9 for 33. Fell in the end zone. Got a touchdown. Traditional hammer. Can't hate it. Can't hate it.
They let him throw a touchdown?
They let him throw a beautiful one, too. Did you see the fucking spiral on that thing?
Dude, that thing came
Uncle
out
Rico.
natural.
Uncle Rico. He threw that football over that mountain. Would have won state if he played my quarterback. You just hope the Lions get in some more competitive games for the pass catchers, right? Amon-Ra didn't have to fucking do anything. Like nothing. Caught a wide open pass. One of two catches on the fucking day. I had a bet NFL all day, like playbook, was pick somebody who have 6 catches. I was like, oh, easy Amon-Ra. Easy. Easy. Whoops.
Well, what do you expect, Mike? Goff threw the ball 3 times. How can the dude have 6 catches when he throws the ball 3 times? I just can't believe how crazy that the efficiencies of Jared Goff. 85 yards, 3 passing touchdowns. Could have had a 4th had they just ran a play action pass to Laporta as opposed to a halfback pass to Laporta. I want to ask you this though, Mr. Laporta fan, president of the fan club. Are we a little worried that it takes trick plays to get him in the end zone? What do you think here? What about Sam Laporta?
Hell, listen, as much as I want to be worried about it, he still had 6 targets. You know, one of them a halfback pass, but in the limited amount, right? You got to look at target share for this game. He's going to be the fucking alpha king by a landslide because the next best was, 2? Sorry, we do have some dude named Isaiah Williams got 3 targets in garbage time.
Yeah. He don't count.
I think he's fine. Definitely, you can tell though that injury to start the season slowed him down. Right, like production really wasn't there. I think all this like talk about clear dynasty tight end ones, like who really gives a shit at this point, right? Sam Laporta, Trey McBride, Kyle Pitts, Brock Bowers, whoever the fuck you want to throw in there. Mark Andrews is making a comeback. Travis Kelce showing he's still got it. I mean, the tight end position's starting to come back where it's deep, but the problem when it gets that deep, at least in dynasty circles, is all right, just give me one of them. I don't really give me the cheapest one. How about that? Like, just give me the cheapest one.
That's why you check out Warp. That's why you go to southharmonff.com and you get the Warp tool. You get the Warp Tour Premium because then you learn that when you look at the tight end landscape, it don't matter which fucking one you have. So you could just continuously tear down until you have built and fixed every hole that you have. Especially, I'm a seasonal guy. I look at it from a seasonal approach. I've had multiple opportunities this year to just take a high-end tight end, tear it down, get a running back, I tear it down, got a receiver, tear down to Hawkinson, and now I'm waiting with Hawkinson. It's become such a crapshoot that it's like just lily pads. You can just be the frog jumping from the next one and keep recouping value because the value is just not there. The Warp, it's so clear that the tight end position is rough.
I get you.
Rough.
I get you. What about the Titans on the other side? Mason Rudolph started again in place of maybe the injured or not injured or just sucks Will Levis. We don't really know at this point. He played okay. He threw a couple terrible picks though. You're like, what are you doing? But hey, no DeAndre Hopkins. Mason Rudolph understood the assignment. Calvin Ridley is alive and well. We can take his face off the milk carton. He is here. 10 for 143. What the fuck is going on now?
These quarterbacks that stick around, their best quality, truthfully, is that they at least know how to lock into the best pass catcher. Mason Rudolph is just going to do that. He's just going to be hyper-focused on Ridley. Ridley's still talented enough to make a difference, to warrant the targets, to be productive with a shitload of targets. And I don't think he gets traded. Do you think he gets traded? He just signed a 3-year, $90 million deal. Can they trade that already? I don't think they can.
It would be very financially irresponsible of them to do that because they will eat a shit ton in in dead cap, right? For a team that is going to need everything possible to get out of this shit show cellar that they're in. But hey, talking about another dude with a contract up on the screen now, Tony Pollard, Mr. Solid, Mr. Consistent. You want to talk about warp? Tony Pollard has been a very nice warp addition, especially for a guy who was at one time valued in Dynasty ranks, Maddie, in the low 20s. The low 20s, and not low in a good way. Remember when it was going to be Tajay Spears season even after they signed Tony Pollard? How's that working out for the people? Whoops. Whoops, Tony Pollard. Nice solid buy, man. Let me ask you this. In Dynasty leagues, you're a contender? What's the price on Tony Pollard? Like what you're willing to pay with the production he's given you?
I would think that at this point, I'm all but comfortable with giving up a contending round 2. But that feels kind of like the floor. Most markets, I think, are going to be a little bit more inflated than that. So it's probably 2 and a Jalen Wright, a 2 and a Blake Corum, which I'm okay paying because at this point, isn't the NFL just telling us just let's value the running backs for 6 months and then we'll reevaluate. We'll do 6 months and then we'll reevaluate. So at this point, if I'm contending, I'm willing to give up one of those young backs and a 2. Am I at the point of giving up a late one, a bona fide playoff 1? I have to say no, and it's really more of a reflection of just the upside of the offense, where if the offense was just humming a little bit more and Pollard was just like a major contributor to a better offense, I think I'd be okay with a late first. I'm just not quite there yet.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that sentiment. I don't think it's at a first. I don't think it'll ever get there. But hey, you know, right. Something in the 2 and a little juice on top. Why not? Why not explore it? Yep. I don't think it's the worst thing. But Tony Pollard and maybe Calvin Ridley, that might be the only 2 pieces on this entire offense. Even in deep best ball leagues, you really give shit about. Everybody else.
You don't care about Nick Westbrook-Ikhine?
Hey, best ball darling, man. Just keep him on the end of my bench.
Dude, it's like you get these starts, you get these questions on start shit every week, whether it be the game plan start shit with Eric, and you see like, should I start with Nick Westbrook-Ikhine? And you're like, fuck no, what are you, nuts? And then you see him catch a touchdown, and you're like, God damn it!
You should have started. Oh, we got double Maddie again. We're up here.
This is the
double
cue.
Maddie, double fizz. I like it. Just
we back.
We swapping spots. We swapping spots. What we got? Cards, Dolphins. Kyler Murray putting the Call of Duty Black Ops shit to bed. Uh-oh, I'm getting my soul sucked.
Oh, you out of here? It looks like you're about to get.
Yeah, I think I'm gone. Yep, that's what that means. I'm out, Maddie. I talk too much shit. Take my soul.
Oh, it's
see ya, Mike.
What did you the Shawn Michaels? What'd you call it? What's your wrestling name?
I'm DeQuan Michaels, man. DeQuan Michaels.
DeQuan Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid.
That's it, baby. What's up, Maddie? How we feeling, man?
Not too bad, my friend. So where we left off here, we left off with the Dolphins, Cardinals. Tua is back. Tyreek doesn't fire. I mean, he does get 9 targets. He does catch 6 of them for 72 yards. No yak, though. 23 yards after catch. Little depressing in that field. But are we still excited about Tyreek, and should contenders still be buying? What do you think about Tyreek?
100%, man. Any guy that can catch a pass and go 90 yards in 5 seconds, you always want to buy them guys. You know what I'm saying, Maddie? So this was week 1. I mean, well, not week 1, but, week 1 of Tua coming back. And right now, man, they getting back in the flow. I'm not sure how their real season's going to go, but they're not going to risk Tua's health just to be out there not trying to win games. So I expect them to compete and be hitting on all cylinders real soon, bro. That Cardinals loss was kind of fluke, to be honest.
Yeah, I felt like things should have been better but I guess 28-27, you hit the over. The points are there.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like they lost this game or, it was just somebody had to lose, right? That's what it pretty much how I look at it.
Yeah, it looks good. What do you think about Jalen Warren, though, my friend? Like, it's panic time, right? Or can he also bounce back in a way that Tyreek Hill can with Tua back? Because at this point, a seasonal guys, we're probably in a pretty sizable hole because of guys like Jalen Waddle.
Yeah, that's the only downfall, man, with Waddle. Tyreek is just an alpha, and Waddle is, the Robin to the Batman. And if you don't get enough production, then you can pretty much fall off the map. So Waddle was another big play guy. You know what I'm saying? One catch, he can go 50, 60 yards in no time. But I don't think without those big plays, he's going to be, productive. So maybe he's the Jameson Williams of the offense right now. I don't know.
Well, I guess a lot of people like James Williams. Of course, Devon A-Chain, PPR GAWD with Tua Tagovailoa at quarterback. He has the 90. Oh,
You see what happened when you talk about Waddle?
Yo, we get murked, dude. I think we're back.
We good, baby.
We get.
Hold up, Maddie. Change the topic, bro. Go to another team, man.
Cardinals. Let's talk about the Cardinals. Let's talk about two guys that have 100 yards. McBride.
We got a new player
Harris.
on the screen.
I can't tell who that is.
Yeah, that hologram is Grant. It's hollowing, bro. I was trying to get to the number, but damn.
That's a hard one. Is that Kyler?
It is.
Let's call it Kyler. 300 yards in the air.
That's tough.
2 tutties, 116 rating. Very accurate once again. Not a lot of rushing yards, but I mean, we've grown to be pretty, happy with his rushing ability, obviously. But
yeah,
300 yards in the air, I think that's more. Is that more encouraging than if he would have had 300 total, including rushing? Or are we happy to see him air it the fuck out?
Well, my biggest thing was get Marv the ball. So as long as I don't care if he has 190 yards. If Marvin Harrison got 90 yards, I'm cool. Because you got to start getting your rookie ready. You got to start getting your number one player ready, Matty. So I love that he had 300. Are we about to die? I think we about to die. It might be Adam coming back, man. I don't know. But, yeah. Where we at? Hey, Matty, man, I think we in a microwave, bro.
Dude, I don't.
Look, even my dog that came on my chair, like, man, what the hell going on up in here?
The dog's like, Dad, don't leave us, don't be sucking me upside down.
Nah, for sure. Hold up, man, what we got cracking right here, Matty?
Dude, I'm afraid to start talking because last time I started talking, we went into the underworld.
Hey, man, I hate to say it, Matty, but this might be what Tua brain was the last 3 weeks, man. This might be It might have been what's on Tua's mind for the last 3 weeks, man. I ain't want to put it out there like that, man. But I think
we upside down.
We inside the Tagovailoa brain right now, man. My bad, Tua, man. You my boy, man.
Yeah. No, Tua, we're happy to have him back. It was better for the Dolphins offensively, fantasy-wise. We love all of that. Let's move on to the next game because there's really not much else I think to cover there on the list.
Yeah.
Let's go with before my soul gets sucked out of my chest, before I get yanked away from this stream, I'm going to bring this game up. I don't care. Let's talk about the New England Patriots with the big upset, if you could call it that, of the Aaron Rodgers-led Jets. Are the Jets D-U-N done?
Matty, I think they was done before the season started, bro. I think this Aaron Rodgers experiment is literally an experiment, and I think I'm dead like the experiment. So I don't know how long I lasted, but before I get out of here, I want to say that the Jets are trash. They've been trash, and they're going to regret signing Aaron Rodgers. It's never going to work out. It's just more publicity than anything. Right now, to me, man, signing Aaron Rodgers is like signing Odell Beckham, bro. They're on the same trajectory at this point.
You know, they both found themselves in the AFC East. Neither have really been productive.
It's just a bunch of hype and media coming behind it, but nothing, no real work. I mean, Bro, there we go. All right, I'm about to say, man. Oh no, man. Look like I'm about to get kicked out of here, Matty. So listen, man. The Jets are done. They cooked. The wheels have landed. They traded for Devontae Adams for no reason, and Aaron Rodgers is playing GM in a building that he doesn't know what he's doing. So I'm over the Jets, bro.
The only thing I'll say Jets wise that I'll give them a little bit of, I'm not even going to call it love, just not all the hate. At least they're keeping fantasy relevant players semi actually relevant. No.
Well, I'm not fantasy relevant because I'm out of here.
And it is going to be Mike is back in the building.
Dude, that's a scary place. You get sucked into that shadow realm there, you know?
Well, I don't know if you heard backstage, but Fizz had the joke of the night where he said the underworld looked probably like Tua Tagovailoa's brain over the last few weeks.
It did. It did. There was circus music playing in there the whole time. The whole time. Yep.
I made Fizz talk about the Patriots beating the Jets and how the Jets really have nowhere to go from here. But I did give them a little love because at least they're keeping fantasy relevant players semi to actually relevant. So at that point in the day, I'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
Is there anything else to talk about? I just wanted to bring this up because I wanted to make him talk about it before one of us got sucked into the underworld. You know?
Nope. You just wait for them to all quit, right? They all decide that they're done. They're done. I mean, they got beat by a Jacoby Brissett-led fucking Patriots team. R.I.P.
Yeah. Who had the worst drops on the season. Those drops were atrocious.
Disgustingly bad. Look, I think that's a signal from the spirits, right? We're supposed to go to the next game. We got all kinds of good fucking holograms up here just going through. What do you think? Packers? Let's go Packers. Let's talk Packers.
Let's go Pack. Let's go Pack.
Let's go Packers, Jags. Let's talk about this one. Brian Thomas Jr. Confirmed good still. Hopefully, prayers up for them ribs, right? They lost Christian Kirk, done for the season. Collarbone. Don't even got to worry about him getting traded to boost Brian Thomas Jr.'s value because he's dead. Christian Kirk is dead. It's BTJ show. It's the Evan Ingram show. That's all we're going to get. Trevor Lawrence actually went over 300 yards through 2 tutties. Didn't look terrible. Ooh. No. Double man. Ooh, scary. Sucking away his soul.
Oh no, who's am I getting it or is my clone getting it?
I don't know. One of them.
What's it gonna be?
Yikes. Both.
We've been. I feel like we just
There's
been
nothing
cranked off
going
the
on.
street, yanked right off. Who's gonna manage?
The
This is
shadow.
like this.
Look at all this gold. Fizz got sucked so hard into the shadow realm, he went off mute. He's like, I never put it back on again. I'm out. Done.
I'm here, baby. I'm here. I'm back.
All right, he's live. He's back. Brian Thomas Jr., though. What do you think about him? Good?
BT. Hey, well, is he really hurt, bro? Hold on, this ain't Brian Thomas Jr.
Nah, don't. We'll get to him. We'll get to him. Let's talk about the start of the show. One at a time.
So is he really 2 to 4 weeks out, or what's going on with that news we heard, Mike?
You saw that earlier. That was the first thing that came out. Week to week, could be 2 to 4 weeks. And then you saw today that, he's actually more day to day. Might play this week.
Exactly.
So
I think the story was really they 2 to 4 weeks away from winning a game. Maybe that's what it was.
Maybe that's what it is. I like that. He's fucking good though.
Yeah,
Brian Thomas is good.
Yeah, man. LSU, good. Baby. LSU.
Oh, they just shit out wide receivers, man. New wide receiver.
That's what they do,
I think. Tank Bigsby, solid 18 for 78. Did his thing. Yep. Actually got all the touches, man. Deonis Johnson only got 1 carry. Didn't have to worry about it this week. So Doug Peterson wasn't in his bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So is it Tank's job to lose, or is ETN come back comfortably as the starter, guaranteed?
I think it's Tank's. Why not fucking trade ETN? You ain't going nowhere. He ain't doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, they picked up his 5th-year option. I don't know why they did it too early, man.
Well, that happens. All right. On the other side, though, we can't talk about the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, fortunately, with a groin injury, but it sounds like it's not too serious.
Yep.
Sounds like, at least from today, he was going to play this upcoming week. Just something to monitor. He was kind of up and down. He wasn't playing the greatest anyways. And thanks to him not playing the greatest and Jordan Love not playing the greatest and Jalen Hurts going off, your boy had a bet with our good friends, Club Fantasy, Josh Hudson, on a Kelly Green Jalen Hurts jersey, and I resoundingly won that bet. So
there we go, Mike. There we go. You got to hold it.
We'll upgrade from the midnight green to the Kelly Green.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 1.
I ain't mad at you.
Jordan Love, he kind of struggled a little bit, but again, Romeo Doubs, heavily involved as a wide receiver. When Jordan Love was in there, Malik Willis did enough to throw him a ball a couple times. Jayden Reed continues to be boom or bust. And what should be in the conversation is tight end 1. No one ever wants to hear this shit, though, but Tucker Kraft, National Tight Ends
Day. Go ahead,
Day.
talk your talk, Mike. Talk your talk, man. That's your
3
boy.
for 78 and a touchdown. 67-yard bomb. Who knew Tucker Kraft could get downfield like that? I did, because he's him.
Talk your talk, Mike. You've been saying it. You've been saying it since he was drafted, bro. Get your, talk your talk, bro.
He's good, man. It's good. It's gonna be a focal point of this offense. You gotta love some Tucker Kraft. And what's not to love about Kraft cheese up in Wisconsin playing for the Packers? It just fits.
Sometimes what did I
follow the name?
Right?
Sometimes you just gotta follow the name, baby. That's all you need.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs, good week. I can acknowledge it. I'm not a big Josh Jacobs fan, but he ran hard as shit. Man. That touchdown run he had where he juked the shit out of him and then broke like 3 tackles on the way to the end zone. That's some impressive shit. Let's hope he continues it. Malik Willis, you interested in possibly speculatively in our best ball leagues picking him up off waivers this week? Fuck around and find out.
Hey, Mike, listen, I've been trying to get Malik Willis all summer when he was a 3rd stringer on the Titans, bro. I mean, that was always my guy. I always felt like once he get an opportunity with a coach, a offense, a real system, he could be up in it. So I like, man, some Malik.
My real only question I have about the Packers is who the fuck is Chris Brooks and why is he touching the football?
Nah, for real, though.
Who the fuck are you? Why are you touching the football? There's a scary music going, man. It's the Chris Brooks. It's the curse of Chris Brooks.
Yeah, no, for sure. For real.
Packers held their own, beat up on the lowly Jags. Closer game, obviously, when Jordan Love went out. But Jayden Reed, kind of disappounting, man. You want to see more from him. This has always been the question.
I'm gonna be honest, Mike. I think a healthy, unsuspended Romeo Doubs still is a problem, man. And I think Jayden Reed gets a lot of his production when Doubs isn't playing. And when he does play, it seems like Doubs is like the favorite, man. I think Jayden is the more explosive, but I think Doubs could be the number 1 if we talking receivers in Green Bay.
At least if you want to follow the volume, right? Volume seems to go to Doubs and Tucker Kraft.
Yeah.
Everybody else is a big play.
Jayden, like I said, Jayden is the bigger play guy. He's going to get the big touchdown, the big splash play. But I think Doubs is the true number 1 receiver on that team.
it really feels like with Christian Watson actually being healthy too, like Jayden Reed's explosive plays get cut in half because they have another guy that they also like to use in that same kind of role. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You probably got to hope Christian Watson goes out and then Jayden Reed, gets a little more volume. Or like he said, Romeo Doubs quits on his team again for like a week and disappears. Gets suspended or whatever.
That too, right? That'll help him.
All right. Let's go to the Colts and Texans. What do you think about that one? CJ Stroud,
I think my boy
game
Diggs,
manager.
My boy Diggs, man. I ain't feeling that knee injury. No updates yet. I see they actually play the Jets on Thursday. So now if Diggs was just to say randomly week to week or day to day, he probably won't play this Thursday. So
that was the weird thing that was the weird thing that came out, right? We haven't heard anything official on his injury, Stephon Diggs. And then I saw today that Rappaport's like Stephon Diggs unlikely to play in Thursday's game, and I'm like, no shit. No shit. Like, I'm over here sweating bullets. It's an ACL. He's like, unlikely.
Yeah. It's kind of whack though, Mike, because I wanted to see Diggs versus his brother, and so far they both been hurt each time we had each other on the schedule. So man, I would love to see the Diggs matchup, but they might not play us when we play the Texans this year. So unfortunately.
Any hope for Tank Dell now? Like, he has to be that dude, right? Like, has to be.
Well, we thought he had to be 2 weeks ago, and he wasn't. So I don't know, Mike.
I think all this really spells is the offense is going to run even more through Joe Mixon than it already has.
Yeah, Joe Mixon, man. Start him up. Hey, look, I think all these holograms was for the coach, bro. We speak all the coaches. We've been on the Texans this whole time. We ain't show A-Rich no love, man. What's up with that?
That's all right. Let's talk about A-Rich. People are going to panic on him. He also had that play where he quit.
Yeah, he definitely said, hey, get me out. I need an inhaler. I need a drink. I need a lot of things.
I don't know what the fuck that was about. That's the kind of shit you just keep to yourself. And if they ask you, you're like, yeah, like I tweaked something.
Yeah. I wouldn't have said I was tired, bro. Hell.
No, you lie your ass off on that one. I don't know what the fuck that one was about. In all reality, the fantasy day could have been a lot better too for him. Josh Downs got called down at the 1. Adonai Mitchell dropped 2 passes again. Like, fuck. Right? Completion percentage not that good. It was still going to be somewhere around the 50% mark because A-Rich was sailing shit left and right and dirt ball and stuff, but still.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if he gets 3 more touchdowns on the day, right? Like, he finishes with 4 fucking touchdowns. Are people panicked as much? Because they were this close to having a 4-tutty A-Rich passing day.
Yeah, for sure. And to be honest, man, I got to give him some props for getting Josh Downs the ball, because I went on a lot of the show. I mean, I went on the show the Sunday morning, man, on the start shit and asked, like, should I even start Downs? Because I was nervous. And other than falling on the end zone or the 1-yard line and going out of bounds, man, Josh Downs would have had a hell of a game. Well, he did have a hell of a game, but I didn't expect A-Rich to help him out like that. So that was a good one to see.
Well, unfortunately for Michael Pittman, he got targets. They just weren't catchable.
Yeah,
just weren't 6 targets, 1 catch. Jesus.
I know you was real high on Pittman this summer, which for good reason. But man, I don't know what the hell happened this year with Pittman.
We'll take that as an L. For all my Jayden Daniels wins, I got to have a couple losses. So we'll chalk that.
I'm glad he got paid.
Good for him. Good for him. The one thing I did want to say, though, I was pretty highly concerned about Jonathan Taylor coming off a high ankle sprain. I thought Jonathan Taylor looked pretty good coming back, right? Like, maybe high ankles ain't what they used to be. Joe Mixon, don't give a fuck. John. I'm back by myself, I think. Jonathan Taylor, anyways. He looked good. Looked good coming off the high ankle. Surprisingly. Let's hope that continues. I think he looked too bad. Looked explosive. Kind of like old JT. I like it. Let me keep it moving here. Guess while I'm by myself. Bucks Falcons. Baker with no weapons. 330 yards. Divisional game. put up 26 points. Good to see. Threw a couple bad picks. Is what it is. Running back room is definitely just this clusterfuck of shit. You know, Sean Taylor only gets 2 carries. Rachaad White gets 6. Bucky Irving gets 9. Nobody really does anything with him. Bucky looked okay. Bucky definitely made up for it, though, and Rachaad White made up for it in the passing game. Bucky with 7 catches, Rachaad White with 5 and a touchdown. Good for him. Cade Otton. Damn. Talk about me missing hard. Yeah, I figured with all these wide receiver weapons out, Cade Otton would get more focus from defenses, and he probably did. Just didn't matter. 9 for 81 and 2 touchdowns. Tight end position. Sorry about everybody who fired up Sterling Shepard and Trey Palmer and Jalen McMillan, because you got fucking... That's how I'm laughing at you. Right there. It was pretty fucking bad. Other side of the ball, Kirk Cousins went out 4 touchdowns. 4 touchdowns. Bijan Robinson went out there and did Bijan things. Receiving touchdown, 7 catches, 43 yards. Added another 63 on the ground. I'm still fucking furious that Tyler Algier splits carries with this guy and gets damn near the same amount of work. And they still continue to use Tyler Algier on the goal line, but it is what it is. That sucks. That sucks, but Bijan still went out and had himself a day. And how about Mr. Kyle Pitts on National Tight Ends Day? He had 2 touchdowns, really only should have been 1. I'm pretty sure that was a fumble when he lackadaisically threw that shit behind him, and it got knocked out by Antoine Winfield Jr., but still counted as a touchdown either way. Drake London did fuck all, even though Kirk Cousins threw for 276. It was Kyle Pitts and Darnell Mooney show with Bijan Robinson helping out. Now there's fucking 2 of me. Look at that. Double the pleasure. Why just one of me when you can have 2 of me? That's pretty much it for the Falcons and Bucs game. At least it was a good fantasy output for most of us. And we got... What else have I not covered here today? Saints Chargers. Clusterfuck of shit. Pretty disgusting. No one really cares. Justin Herbert did have 279, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Had a real solid game. Ladd McConkey, breakout game. Unfortunately, next week, when everybody starts Ladd, he'll probably go back to like 4 for 30. But enjoy the one while you had it. 6 for 111 and 2 scores. A beautiful run after the catch move, too, by him. Getting downfield, showing off his speed. He looks so damn small out there for a guy that I know is the same size as Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson. It's just so weird to see him out there. Maybe it's that fucked up face mask he's got on. J.K. Dobbins did get in the end zone. Otherwise, a pretty pedestrian day. 17 for 57. 3.4 yards per carry. Not the greatest. Will Dissly, ho-hum, solid. 5 for 41. But that was a guy this week I was trading to get for like 4th-round picks. So in best ball leagues, that was fine. Chris Olave went 8 for 107. I didn't really see what happened to Spencer Rattler. I don't know if it was an injury, so take this with a grain of salt. But I did look up, and 1 point Jake Hayner's in, and it looks like Jake Hayner played quite a bit. So let's hope it was an injury and not Spencer Rattler officially being deemed shit, because he hasn't played well for a few weeks now. So that experiment might be fucking over. Alvin Kamara, 10 for 67, added 6 catches, 55 yards. So you kind of see Hayner's in, or Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara gets fed in the passing game. When Spencer Rattler's in, it's usually getting thrown to the other team, Fizz. Welcome back, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm back, baby. You know, man, Halloween time, and they took your boy out, man, but they can't stop the show, you know. But yeah, man, I was rude for Rattler, man. I really wanted to see my boy succeed and do his thing, but honestly, he doesn't have the best surroundings anyway. I mean, the team is pretty much a wash at this point. No receivers is on the field. This is just a bad team, bro. And I'm not even, you know me, I'm not the biggest Derek Carr fan whatsoever, but I don't even think Derek Carr can save this team, man. It's just time to call it quits and, fix it up, man.
I get you. How about Bills and Seahawks? The good side, the Bills, We'll start with them, the feel-good ones. Then
Well,
we'll
look,
get to the
I
shitters.
see this hologram, Mike. Did I miss Kyle Pitts, Playboy? I know they ain't
Yeah,
taking me out with my boy Pitt. See,
did.
this what
You
happened.
did.
That's why I got booted, because Kyle Pitts was coming up, and they already knew I was going to be talking that talk, Mike. You know what I'm saying? They knew I was going to talk that talk, baby. That's why they booted me.
Talk your shit. I'll give it to you.
Hey,
Talk
listen.
your shit. Go for it.
Hey, Mike, man, you know, like I know, like everybody should know, man. Kyle Pitts, I've been holding it down for my boy for about good 3 solid years when people jumped off that train, man. And I've been saying it, man. The talent never left. The circumstances was just bad. And now we got us a quarterback. He got targets. I'm just glad he got 2 touchdowns this week, which he got 1.5 touchdowns, because that second one was a little tricky, man, you know, but I'm just glad my boy is back, man. You know, all those people that traded him for nothing, good luck to you, brother. So I'm glad we got Pitts back, man. So I just had to make sure I spoke on my boy, man.
That's fair. That's fair. On the Buffalo side of the ball, Josh Allen, home, just goes out and does his thing like he always does. James Cook, though, 2 touchdowns, 111 yards. Rushing. James Cook looks like he's full go after that toe injury. He looked like old James Cook. Love to see it. How about their pass catchers, man? Keon Coleman, another day, Fizz. Another day. That's 2 weeks in a row. It's 2 weeks in a row. Amari Cooper trade unlocking Keon Coleman.
With my boy Johnny Tsunami, Xbox, Dan the Man. Where you at, Playboy? I try to tell you, man. Keon is here, man. I got to call you out on this one, man. Keon is here, baby. And I think Amari Cooper being there is going to help him, man. It's going to really open up the field for him and, you know, get the targets his way in a sense for the defense. So I'm glad my boy has arrived, man.
Khalil Shakir with life too, going over 100 yards, helping every one of the pass catchers out. Even old Dalton Kincaid got in the end zone on National Tight Ends Day. Didn't do much else, but he got a touchdown.
Yeah, about time,
whether it was
man.
him or Dawson Knox.
I was just about to say, when I saw it, I said, man, who is it? You got to always check that number first, because you never know with both of them dudes, man.
Let's get to the really bad side. Geno Smith, another bad week, man. Geno looks like shit. He just does. He just does.
Yeah.
Do we see Sammy Howell here sometime soon?
I say this, Mike. You know us best ballers who've been stashing Howell for 3 years, 2 years, man. We can't wait for Howell to come through. But I don't know, man. Geno's leading the league in passing, and he just don't look like he should be leading the game in passing, bro. He looks bad, man. I'm not sure what's going on. No DK, but that's not a big excuse, man. That he should have aired that ball out this week. So I don't know.
Should have been an up one. Kenneth Walker got stymied on the ground. Whole Seahawks team did. Wasn't anybody who had any type of success. Kenneth Walker kind of salvaged it with 4 for 33 in the receiving game, so at least you got that to look forward to. Wasn't a complete dud. JSN 6 for 69. Kind of expected more, especially in the game that they were down in. But you know, Geno playing like shit. It was what it was. And Tyler Lockett, nothing. 1 for 9. 1 for fucking 9. Good lord.
Yeah, man.
There was Jake Bobo out there. I saw Jake Bobo get the target. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
So before we move on though, Mike, do you think what week would you say Geno can get benched? If he plays like another game or 2 or 3, what's like the last straw, you think?
I think he's got one more week in him, right? Like, he comes out this week and he plays like shit, Fizz. I think he's going to get benched because the Seahawks, the NFC West is a clusterfuck. I mean, we watched the 49ers last night get a dub, but, you know, the 49ers, the Rams, the Cardinals, and the Seahawks are all right there. They're all right in it. It's up for grabs. This new regime doesn't have any allegiances to Geno. Let's just remember that. They're not the ones who gave him the contract. They're not the ones who brought him in the first place. What they did bring in was Sam Howell, just in case. So if they're in the thick of it, right, and they're still in it, Geno's out there not producing, not playing up to standards, I think he's got one more week, Fizz. You watch, he comes out next week. Next week, they got the Rams. Oh, my God, it's a division game, too. They got the Rams, then they got the 49ers, then they got the Cardinals. Three of them right in a fucking row.
And those are all 3 games they can lose, too.
Yep. Yeah. He's got one more week, man. I say he's got one more half. One more half.
Damn.
Now, if they're looking good at halftime and he hasn't made any big mistakes, fine. They're going to keep rolling him out there. But he comes out and they're down fucking 21 next week to the Rams at halftime.
Yeah, man. It's not going to be good,
done.
bro.
It's done.
It's not going to be good.
What else we got here? Oh, Chiefs-Raiders. Chiefs-Raiders, Fizz. You called this shit. You called this shit talking about it. These goddamn division games.
I
These
literally
damn
said
Raiders.
it like, yep.
You think this is going to be a massive fucking blowout and Patrick Mahomes is going to go nuclear and the Chiefs are going to be back to the old Chiefs? Nope. Raiders play him tough.
All the time, bro.
Go out, play him
That's
tough.
what division games are for no reason, though. There's no reason whatsoever other than it's a division game, bro.
Mahomes, 262, 2 touchdowns, 1 pretty piss-poor pick. It is what it is. I think he got that baby tipped anyways. But Travis Kelce, 10 for 90 and a touchdown. So maybe they're unlocking Travis Kelce.
That boy back. Back, man.
They did some things to get Xavier Worthy involved. It's just not downfield. I don't understand why. Like, they're running him on little, like, routes out of the backfield trying to get him touches. And I'm like, you got a dude who just set the NFL Combine record. And we saw it downfield at Texas all the time. Why the fuck are we not running them on go routes and both?
And Mike, I thought D-Hop coming into town was going to help open up some targets for Xavier to go downfield and get open. So I'm not sure, man, what's going on. But do call a trick play or something, man. Hand them the ball. Like, I don't know, man. They gotta figure it out, though.
I don't get what the fuck's going on with the Xavier Worthy usage, but hopefully Andy Reid figures this shit out, please, because this one's on him.
Man. I mean, they winning games, though. They 8-0, Mike, so I guess it's working. Whatever they doing.
Kind of inauspicious debut for DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 29 yards. Gonna take some time, you think, for him to get worked in there?
Hey, Mike, listen. 2 catches, 28 yards is more than what he had in Tennessee in like 4 weeks. So I'm glad he ain't mad. He'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. Kareem Hunt scored another touchdown. Plotter, but he did it, right? 59 yards and scored. Solid, solid for your fantasy team. RB2. Nice little pickup there. How about the Raiders on the other side? Nobody did anything in the running game. None of them. Zamir White got 2 touches, -1 yard. Is that bad?
Think about everybody that overdrafted him, bro. Oh, my goodness. Bro.
Jesus. Brock Bowers kind of stymied. 5 for 58. Solid enough. Not terrible. Yeah. You wanted no touchdown for Brock Bowers on National Tight Ends Day. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's kind of whack, man. I guess they had to rookie haze him, I guess, in that situation. I don't know, man.
Jacoby Myers, 6 for 52. He got the touchdown. And something named DJ Turner also got
he said something. Hey, go ahead, Mike.
Hey, defense showed out for the Raiders. Offense was okay. Did what it is. All right, Fizz. Headliner. Last game we got. The Commanders and the Bears.
Yeah, baby.
Let's start with the king. Jayden fucking Daniels.
Hey, Mike, just ahead.
Or you still got Lamar?
Just a heads up. Friday, that's what we talking about, Jayden Daniels. Probably the whole show. So I'm just letting you know now.
That's fine. He's
earned his respect. He's earned his respect, bro. Like, man, listen. I live here, Mike. You know that. And when I tell you that catch, I'm not even mad that they won. I'm mad at how they won. Because, bro, it's nowhere, everywhere I turn, everywhere I look on, my friends on Facebook, my co-workers, my neighbors, bro, this city is lit and taking command all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't change the whole mindset of this fan base. Some of it is annoying because they really believe that they are like the best team smoking. But I mean, hey, when you get your guy, man, you gotta love it. And this city is going crazy over Jayden Daniels. As you know, Mike, this has been one of the worst franchises ever, and they still buy tickets. They sell out stadium games. So just imagine how it is now that they got a guy that they love.
Where you going yet?
Holy
It's too late to hear you be home by now.
Hey, I was talking too much. My bad.
Come join the clowness. You'll float down there. Wait.
I was just talking about Jayden Daniels. My bad, Playboy.
This is my inner beast coming for anybody who faded Jayden Daniels. All right, fuck you.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, Mike, what was he always this summer for us, bro?
QB1 of this
QB1,
rookie
baby.
class.
QB1.
101.
J-Day all day. I try to tell him.
The 101 and a very comfortable first-round startup pick in 12-team Superflex leagues. Across the board.
No doubt.
Across the board. No fucking question. Taking him over every one of them receivers, rightfully so, and paying off big time. Not that the receivers are bad. Marv had a game. You and Maddie talked about it. I get it. Still, Superflex leagues, man. Quarterbacks run the show, and Jayden Daniels is him, like he said after walking off. That was nuts, too, man. From probably not playing this week, just throwing the game-winning Hail Mary like it was nothing.
I just knew that he wasn't going to play. I was already counting the Bears to win this game, and it was going to be over with. And no, not at all.
Hey,
and then think about it, bro. Caleb, I know we ain't on Caleb yet, but Caleb is from here. So to lose like that at home, I know that hurt him, bro. He's sick right now.
Had to. On the Commander side, Terry McLaurin. As long as Jayden Daniels is the quarterback, man, Terry McLaurin's going to be worth first in Dynasty. I said it fucking weeks ago. I'm sticking by it, man. Terry McLaurin
100%.
loves being out there, man. He has unlocked him. Zach Ertz, Mr. Reliable, 7 for 77. Noah Brown didn't do shit other than catch the game winner.
Hey,
52 and a score, man.
He earned his paycheck already, Mike. He earned his salary for this year, man, off of that catch.
Brian Robinson, again, solid, 16 for 65, no touchdown. Unfortunately, I also had a bet with Brian Robinson getting in the end zone, which failed, but is what it is, man. Is what it is. Let's go to the Bears side. Caleb Williams did not fucking play well. All right, that Washington defense, surprisingly good. Caleb
Mike, you
played
know what,
well in the fourth quarter, though.
It's really not that good. It's just Dan Quinn, bro. Dan Quinn will make you believe you better than you are on defense. Like, he's a player's coach, and they got a lot of veterans, Louvu, and they got those guys in free agency, man, that either want another job or they love Dan Quinn so much that they come to play, bro, every week.
They do. They play hard, man. You just wait till you get a few more players here with all this cap space they got. But Caleb Williams,
everybody want to come to town.
I thought Caleb didn't really play well. He played well in the fourth quarter, right? Like, he took the team down the field, got what should have been the game-winning touchdown. Didn't work out that way. DeAndre Swift, though, kind of bottled up, and then boom, the explosion. Swift with the long-ass fucking run finishes the day 129 yards on the ground and
100 plus, touchdown. Yep.
Holy shit.
Where was he the first 4 weeks of the season, Mike?
Exactly. What the fuck was going on? The last 4 weeks of the season, you want to go check out the Warp Tool, just move that slider to the last 4 weeks, and look where DeAndre Swift ranks at in Warp. 4 straight 100-yard games, 4 straight games with a touchdown. DeAndre Swift out here fucking cooking.
And Roshan took a couple of them from him. He could have had more production than what he had, for real.
Should have. Roshan took another one in this game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
When they finally listen, what the fuck was Shane Waldron doing? Putting an offensive lineman or whoever the fuck that big fat ass white dude is that they decided to hand.
That's why they deserve to lose that game, Mike. That's why they deserve to lose that game, right? That play right there is the reason why they lost that game. It wasn't the Hail Mary. When you do stupid stuff like that, you deserve to lose the game, bro.
Then you're out here, Rome Odunze, Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. I'm no math expert, but I think if you combined all their receiving yards, it isn't 100 yards between the three. That's not good.
I mean, Caleb he had under 200, like 150 or something like that. So
131.
So I'm not surprised that they all didn't know. It was a bad day, man. Bad day in the office, man.
Just think about how funny that is, too, man. And this is Caleb Williams, and he did not play well. He was 10 for 24. People will shit all over Anthony Richardson for his terrible completion percentage, but Caleb Williams also out here. 10 for 24 is not 50% for you math challenge people at home. that's less than 50 as well against Washington. Sure. It was a bad day. Bad day for the Bears offense, unless your name was DeAndre Swift. Unless your name was DeAndre Swift. And Fizz, I don't know. You want to talk about last night, or we just pretend that didn't happen?
I mean, you can talk about it, bro. Listen, bro, I told you we tanking for Tet, man. So the laws don't bother me. It's more so the 49ers just got our number, man. I say this every year, no matter what. we can be coming into this game undefeated, Mike. We're still going to lose, bro. We just can't beat the 49ers, man. I don't know what it is. Kyle Shanahan got the juice on us right now. And I think it's more of a coaching thing than anything. I don't think, Dak did throw some terrible passes, man. I don't know what he was doing. But, Mike, my biggest takeaway from this game wasn't that how Dallas played. It was did the 49ers give up in the end? Because CeeDee Lamb had two wide open. I'm talking about like the refrigerator wide open for 3 hours type catches, bro. And I was thinking, how the hell he get this open and you CeeDee Lamb? So when you look at those plays, I don't know if they were busted plays or CD was just that good, but that was my biggest take from it, man, is that we can score. We can play good. We just can't do it against the 49ers sometimes.
You just need to remember, once you get to the fourth quarter, just play like offense like you do in the fourth quarter the whole fucking game. Let's try that. Let's try that.
Facts.
This is also,
Facts.
though, the third time. This is the third time with San Francisco this year that they've been up double digits later in the game, and they let the fucking other team right back in it. One of them cost them a win against the Cardinals. They almost lost to the Seahawks in the same fashion.
One drive away from winning that game.
1,000%, man. You got the ball back with fucking 3 minutes to go in a 6-point game. Could have won that fucker.
Yeah.
Could have won that fucker.
Yeah, man.
Some terrible play calling by McCarthy though on that final Dallas drive where you're like, what the fuck? What do we do? They threw a go route to 5'6". They threw the go route to 5'6" Kevontae Turpin. Now, in Dak's defense, that was a beautiful ball. It hit that fucking dude right in the face mask. He dropped it, right?
Feel like right now, man, we need a coach that can inspire us. And Dan Quinn was our coach when he was here. To me, he was always the head coach. So I really wish, man, Mike McCarthy just get up out of here, man. It's just time to move on and change the scenery, man. Change the scenery.
San Francisco side, Brock Purdy rebounded after a terrible week last week with a very, very good week. Those legs, man. Brock using them fucking legs this year is something.
2 weeks in a row, right?
Yeah, he's out there fucking scrambling. 56 and a touchdown and 260 through the air and 1 touchdown. Brock played a very, very good game. Very good game. Now, Dallas is down like 47 pass rushers. It feels like no Michael Parsons.
Yeah, that's true.
Is what it is, but not take too much from him. He did what he needed to, and he did what he needed to by getting the ball to one George Kittle.
Hey, Mike, that's the Cowboys killer, man. George Kittle, he circles that Cowboys game every year, every time. He might sleep better that week. He eat better that week. He makes sure when the Cowboys on that schedule, he gonna have the best week he had all season, bro. And yesterday was tight ends day of all days, so he wasn't gonna go out there and not cook us up. So George Kittle did his thing, man.
And Isaac Guerrero took over for, I guess, the injured Jordan Mason. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but he disappeared, and it was the Isaac Guerrero show. And Isaac Guerrero did his thing out there. Here's the thing I wanted to ask you, Fizz. By all accounts, Christian McCaffrey's coming back real fucking soon, and he's going to be there.
Yeah.
I don't think they go right back to just giving Christian McCaffrey 95% of the touches or something fucking absurd. What's this backfield split really look like with CMC back? You had Mason play really well. I think Guerrero brings a different dynamic where that's a house call waiting to happen. I mean, you get him in a fucking crease and a seam, and this dude can house it from anywhere on the field. What's the split really look like to you when CMC's back? 60% McCaffrey, mix in the other two, 50% McCaffrey.
I'm gonna say this, Mike. I think it's gonna be 40, 35, 35, or 40, 30, 30, like almost like split in a sense, so where it's so close, because I'm not rushing Christian back. I'm not going to force him to overrun himself. And if we in a playoff setting on our way to winning the division, I'm going to let CMC take his time, bro. So I'm not in no rush at all to re-injure Christian McCaffrey. So me personally, I'm taking it light on CMC until December, bro. Maybe late December at that. So I think this is Jordan Mason and Guerrero show if I'm Kyle Shanahan.
Hey, we're back.
There we go, baby. Mike, man, the 49ers kicked me off. You missed Kyle Pitts earlier. Man, they keep trying to put your boy out of here, man. But I keep signing back up, man. Resubscribing. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right. We did get a super chat in here. So
okay, Doc.
Let's get super chat before we bounce out of here. Cha-ching.
Yes, sir.
From Dr. Ryan Cecil. 10-team Superflex, starting 11, PPR, half-point tight end premium. He's 7-1. He's got Darnold, Dak, A-Rich, Flacco, Henry, CMC, Mason, Pollard, Hunt, Irving, Marv, BTJ, Puka, DK, Smitty, Deontay Johnson, Kittle, Njoku. 125 first and 226 first. Worried about my quarterback room. What are the moves? Woo, quarterback room is kind of fucking gross, ain't it? Darnold, Dak, A-Rich, Flacco. And I would say with the rest of this, like, that is going to be my priority. Getting CMC back, Mason has been decent enough. We'll see what happens there. But Derrick Henry, obviously carrying you in this league. Tony Pollard, we talked about him earlier, solid. Kareem Hunt, definitely solid. And those wide receivers, now that Puka is back, is a disgusting wide receiver room. Absolutely disgusting. So I would say also my preference would be on upgrading the quarterback position. Because I don't trust any of them.
You look at Puka, BTJ, Smitty, the tight end position, he's solid. Running back position, he's, pretty it look pretty damn solid to me. So I'm with you. It's definitely quarterback. It is a 10-team league though. And I will say, Mike, Sam Darnold, man, who knows? His opportunities could be stay in Minnesota, could be get somewhere else. Dak can always pick up his play. I still trust Dak to be a top 5 quarterback in the NFC as far as fantasy go. And if A-Rich can do what we thought he could do, Mike, we wouldn't even he probably wouldn't even ask this question if A-Rich was being top 7, top 6, like we knew he would be. So I don't think he's in a bad spot, but I would definitely address the quarterback position and hope that works out for me.
I'm only addressing this quarterback room if I get a very, very, very clear upgrade. So if it involves something where I got to send that 25 first and both of those 26 first to go get a Josh Allen, a Jayden Daniels, a Jalen Hurts, a Kyler Murray, I'm definitely doing that. Specifically with this team, though, like having to get like a Jalen Hurts or a Kyler Murray, already having Marv or Devontae Smith respectfully, and getting the stack too, that's the kind of move that you really want to make. But I go to any one of those guys that have those and just sniff around, see if those 3 first and maybe like a Darnold or an A-Rich or something like that get you into that fucking elite tier, because this team is locked, cocked, and ready to rock. So listen, I can upgrade the one last fucking little piece that's holding me back.
Yeah, I'm with you.
That's the move I want to explore. If this is an upgrade to go to like fucking Trevor Lawrence or some shit like that, Bo Nix, right? Kirk Cousins, Stafford, who gives a fuck at that point, right? They just ride out what you got. Ride out what you got in Sam Darnold, because it ain't that much different.
I'm with you, Mike. I like the team. It's a pretty solid team, but if we got to address something, it's going to be QB, but his QB room could be worse. That's all. It could be definitely worse.
Could be worse, right?
It's not bad.
Go see what the price is. Look, we just had Kyle Pitts just like literally blow up into a billion pieces.
There you go, baby.
Let's blow up into a billion pieces.
There you go, baby.
All right, Fizz. It wasn't easy, but we made it through.
Hey,
had some dope ass graphics. Adam's still dead.
This is what happens, man. When you try to do a haunted stream, haunted shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So I get kicked off, you get swapped out. Maddie is somewhere in the Maddie universe. Like we trying to figure it out, baby. We still here, we still tapped in, man. We glad y'all here. And we got through the process. Like, God damn it,
blow the whole thing up. Jahmyr Gibbs. Blew the whole thing up. Jahmyr Gibbs so fast he knocked me off the screen. Fizz, that's all I got, though. We should probably get out of here. That way people can get to this real 9-6 fucking barn burner of a Monday night game we got between the Steelers and the Giants. Oh.
Yeah, that's for sure, bro. Glad we got through it, man.
We did. Deshaun Watson up here starting himself on fire. It's gone. He's dead. Everybody who tuned in, appreciate you. We'll see what Adam's got here for us getting the fuck out of here. But
we out of this thing, baby.
Good night.